capacity crowd, over 45,000 expected inside T-Mobile Park today, facing a potential must-win. Meanwhile, Castillo, the Mariners' opening day starter, and a good beginning for the Mariners. France is in. This is after field, and it drops in for a base hit. Slicing. Dylan Moore is there to make
high expectations.
Yeah, that too. But then you got the playoffs, and you got once the season ends, but then it's going to be one more time. I know who doesn't want to see the Seattle Mariners. It's new, the Philadelphia Phillies.
A good pitch on a fast
example.
Dylan Moore looks at a first pitch card. 500. They accrued the fourth most losses in all of baseball. Just missed it in. A good take from Dylan Moore. It's a one-out walk. France pops this all the way up. Quickly 2 outs.
Prohibited favorites to go to the World Series because of that starting pitching. And that's what you got to have to get here.
This was an interesting wrinkle. Here's the throwback to first. Moore is safe. Interesting wrinkle in Scott.
You're a Ranger.
3-1. And Rojas, the 3-1. A C9 single through the left side. Dylan Moore will hold. Breaking ball called a strike, a touch wide. 0-1. You can.
Yeah, it's not a.
The 0-2. Just got a piece.
I was trying my best to stay up for that entire game, being on the East Coast, and it was carried over.
Matt Bush beginning to warm up inside Bruce Bochy. Bounced off another pitch. They're 0-2. Kind of flicks this into center field. Tavares has it come right to him. And
he did. Oh, wow. There you go.
Lost him on a slider, so a leadoff walk. That is the third walk. In the line, and the Mariners left fielder. Grossman chases a fastball off the plate. There's that number 1. Chopping, tough play. Suarez, bare hand. Garcia runs well on the payoff. Ground ball into center field. Nathaniel Lowe gets the pitch number 7 to Young. Way outside, and the bases are loaded. Fourth walk for Luis Castillo. Jammed him. 2. Ground ball. Garcia is in. Lowe is right. Scores standing. Broken bat. Soft fly ball. Shallow right field in front of him.
And now the last couple have been exit velocity.
Ball 4. Another walk from Castillo. His 5th. The 1-2. Line into left field. Dylan Moore. Dive! Ground ball. Lowe has it at first base. Heaney covers. Ground ball snared by Heaney. And another ground ball out. 2 up and 2. 3. Strike 3 called. Speaking of, there is the slide. Off the end of the goes into left field. Not your typical Corey Seager hit. Suarez over by the line into foul territory. 3-1 now.
Well, they're doing a good job staying off the pitch, off the plate, especially.
He got him swinging. There's the slider from Brad.
Nothing lead.
Now Raleigh skies this in foul ground, makes the catch for round number 1 in front of Teoscar Hernandez. It's on the edge for a strike. Now Heaney was moved to the bullpen in early September times. Oh no. A little bit high.
But he's funky. He does just.
Shallow right field. Garcia right there.
This pitch.
Down the left field line. This drops so.
And he thinks the power will come. I'm always intrigued with.
That is always the last thing, or almost always the last thing to come, isn't it? Fouls off a good fastball from Spire. 2-2. Yep. He goes around. Simeon out to left field. A little more comes back. Of course, now expanded to 12. Spire strikes out Seager. Spire. Seeing nice single from France. Mariners need some base runners. That's a good start. The payoff. Tavares cutting across to his right. And he. Ground ball. And it splits the left side. Haggerty. Club high. Not deep. Right center field. And 2. Not deep. Carter. Shallow left field. And with the bases loaded. Ground ball. Fair ball. Young takes his time on to third. Rodriguez in center field. Suarez has it. Flattens out over to third. 2 up and 2. Lowe can't move it forward. He strikes out. Pizzardo out of the pen. Now bases loaded jam.
Yeah, that ended up being a cure for the Rangers.
It's this on the button. A line drive, base hit. A 2-out.
Launching home runs.
Back Garcia's way. We have seen a lot of this. Some routine. This is shot to center field out of a cannon. Rodriguez is.
We'll throw changeups against right-handers.
2-0. We talk all the time about the money that the Rangers have spent, blossomed into a really good offensive catcher.
And that's what you hear all the time. You set up your farm system because there's so many pieces needed a season. And you just mentioned the 3 of us. We had the fortunate.
For more down to the field, Kenny.
It's a bit. They're going to need to spend some money on offense, and if they don't do that.
You can see is in the Mariners clubhouse, Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs for Leody Taveras.
I mean, is it out of the coast?
Sure seems like it, doesn't it?
There's no doubt he's either going to be.
3-2. To the infield, J.P. Crawford has had a pretty quiet
Organization, certain players. I know the world.
Full count. Rojas had a fastball over the plate. Fouls it over.
I thought I needed a chiropractor right after that because I whipped us. And that's when I said to that person, you have never been in a
3-2. Big chopper. It finds Lowe at first base. He'll take himself to the bat. Called a strike. Recently. What did that slider ever tie up Haggerty? 0-2. Yeah, the question is how.
Well, the good news is if they were to sign.
Strikeout there of Haggerty. 2 up.
As a favor. The scary teams already talked about like the fun.
Nothing in 2 on Crawford. The 0-2.
The team that's been a mystery for me in the American League because.
Foul away. Still not. The 0-2. Of course, Blue Jays fortifying their bullpen. Heim gets rid of the mask on the wood. Pitch in the 8th. 9-1-2. He wants to make sure the Munoz will face Simeon and Seager. Typically works tonight. Tonight pitching in the 8th.
Yeah, so uncharacteristic from off walk and then the infield hit. Even if they only give up 1.
Outside. And unfortunately for Seattle, really needed it. And it's been tough. 4 runs over 2 2/3. Actions come further down in the order. This is line into left field. It sends Kelnick chasing. Here's Seager. That's a close pitch on a slider. Rule of ball. Kelnick in left field. 101 misses. Now the National League playoff picture is even more convoluted than the
season.
Called a strike. Just a touch off. One out, a runner at second base. Swing and a miss, and Grossman.
Strong candidate for National League Manager of the Year.
Yeah, there's no question about that. And yes, John, 2003. Hopefully we'll have time.
Oh, we'll have time next inning.
It's the 1-2. Overthrows it way outside. Mariner.
Could have already done it.
3-2. It'll have to wait. Munoz strikes out. League player of the month as he takes inside for ball one.
Looking with the rookie.
Yeah, rookie lefty Cody Bradford.
So here's the question.
Oh, a real expansion of the strike zone. As
no doubt, Skip Schumacher has done a great job with the Marlins, and managers of the year usually are one, but he won't get enough credit and probably won't win manager of the year. Same as your take on that award. Always going to.
Maybe it's not a great award. And the Mariners in the bottom of the eighth. Now Raleigh. Back to the Suarez home.
Why they hit it so hard.
This is a high distance. It's on the track and coming in on the grass.
For the Diamondbacks against Houston, they would need real help if they don't come in.
Meanwhile, the Mariners need some serious help. If the Mariners lose this game, if they would also need the Diamondbacks to win tomorrow. And as important, the Mariners. Lowe shoots this down the left field line. Count it, closing on it. Lays out. Young called a strike. Young jam, fouls it back. 0-2.
No.
He does not go. If this game holds and ends the way it looks right, the division. Strike three called. He docks him up.
Well, that's
broken bat. Weak ground ball. Crawford has it. And the Rangers came to town on Thursday to begin this 4-game series. Mariners walked him off in game 1 on Thursday, and last night the Mariners shut him out. 2-2. Strike three call.